Sorry, that's the only thing with live, that I can't really see myself till I'm live, to make sure everything is at the right angle. So I will give you time to find me. Well, not find me, but to get on. Sorry, going through my box of Amina's favorite earrings. Those of you who know me know I cannot go without earrings. I feel so nude. Right, let me sage. Welcome. Maybe a little bit of a loud session. I think my twins are outside the door singing songs again, but it'll be all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Alrighty. Welcome to day 4. It feels like the days are flying by. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the days are literally like flying by since we've been since we started this week. I'm like, we're on day 4. Like, I had to really check myself again. Like, it just didn't feel like we were up to day 4, but we are. Today is Transformational Thursday, okay? And today is going to be a little bit of a deep day, so I want to make sure I have everything set up so that everything goes smoothly, because I've been going overtime. I don't know, Spirit's just been moving me to like share so much, and then I'm like exhausted after, and I was like, I've been talking to my peoples about boundaries, I don't know for how many days now, and then I'd just be overdoing it with myself. Like, I swear I stayed up from 3 a.m. yesterday to today. Did not literally close my eyes till, I don't even want to say, it was just a ridiculous time where I finally closed my eyes, and just ridiculous, and I ain't gonna do that to myself again. So I want to make sure I get everything in today without what we've been doing, like 2 hours almost, and I feel like that's because, you know, it's needed, it's necessary, but at the same time it was a little bit too much, more than I had expected to be exerting, more energy than I expected to be exerting. And those of you that are VIPs had to kind of suffer through that because you don't get your VIP treatment until the end of the session. So I know it had to be like, oh my God, if she don't hurry up and get to it. But we here. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. So today, I want to take a look at what I don't like to call, a lot of people, you know, it's more popularly known as shadow work and inner child wounds and things. And yeah, I believe that all of those titles are fitting. However, when I address this, I tend to look at it more as a soothing. Inner child soothing, because when you call something a wound, it means it doesn't go away. If something's wounded you, it's very hard to get rid of a wound. To me, wounds are something that you're gonna carry forever, and for me, that's a little depressing to have that mindset that something that hurt me a long time ago is gonna still affect me now, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I like to look at it more as an inner child soothing, where we take a look in deep within and just offer some understanding and some care to that aspect of ourselves. Now I'm trying to find my remote. I want to turn this music down. Here's some, but I don't know what I did with my remote. Give me 1 minute. Slide over here. Oh, here it is. Alrighty. Because yesterday Facebook wasn't playing with me. They said, we recognize your music, and they were blacking me out at the end of our segment. I hope that those of you that were on live yesterday did get a chance to finish doing the hand mudra dance that was to open us up to receiving love. Because right at the end, Facebook was like, no, that music is copywritten, and we're gonna block you now. They started giving me warnings, and I mean, they were relentless, like back to back to back. You better switch that music off because we're about to we're gonna stop your flow. I don't know whether to turn this down, and then y'all hear my daughter singing her Frozen song or Encanto playing in the background or what. But I'm gonna just leave it for now. So anyway, before I even jump into everything, I want to do the raffle for those who did the self-work. So let me grab my paper and pen. Today's prize is a goodie. It's a discount ticket. All right. Whoever wins today's prize, you get a discount ticket. It's $50 off of a one-to-one Zoom reading with me. Okay, that's a general reading, face-to-face. You get a $50 off coupon. I email it to you, the code, the discount code, and when you're ready, usually I have coupons expire by a certain date. I don't know, this one probably be you have a month or 2 months to use it, but you get to book a one-on-one, that's via Zoom session with me, and you can take $50 off the price. So I think it's a dope prize because you still get the full session regardless of the discount. So let's see who wins. I'm gonna use this paper from my notebook, and I always like to do it right in your faces so you can see. Ain't no rigged. This is not rigged. I think today I only have 2 people that conquered the work, or tried to, because it was a deep question. It had to do with how you were able to relate to what I was talking about in my story that I was working on. Also, your reading at the end of the session. Based off of all of that, what did you feel you needed to change as far as how you dealt with relationships, and that means relationships on all levels, not just, we weren't just talking about romantic relationships, but wherever you felt you needed to focus. So I got 2 here. That narrows it down. The last 3 days, it had been a few of you guys, and I was always like, okay, you know, this is gonna be a good one. Now this with only 2 of y'all really evens the odds. So here we go. The 2 names I have in here are Stacy and Sunshine. If anybody else did the work, either you weren't registered or you did it so late that I did not see it until the last, well, I didn't see it. All right, so let's see who wins the discount. I fold these so small. Sunshine. Sunshine, you won. I know y'all can't probably see it. Oh, there you go. Sunshine, you won the discount. Let me make a note of that to email you. You'll receive the discount code in your email. Okay. Put that you won. And that's a reading based off anything. Usually it's just a general face-to-face, but general, if you feel like you have something specific that you want me to focus on, then that's what we will do. Okay? Congratulations. Keep doing the work. I think today is today the last opportunity to get a prize? No. All right. You got 2 more prizes, actually 3 more prizes that are coming up. So I don't reveal what the prizes are because I don't want people to be inspired to do the work by the prize. I want you to be inspired to do the work because you want to do the self-work. So anyway, let's get back to today's topic. Congratulations, Sunshine. And I will be in contact with you to set up, where you want your coupon code sent and all of that stuff. So, inner child soothing is today's goal. And inner child, okay, so let me break it down, because sometimes I remember when I first was getting into this line of work and stuff, and there was always people talking about inner child wounds, inner child this, inner child, and shadow work. And I swear I didn't know what it was. I didn't. Initially, I would see shadow work and it made me think of something very negative. Because to me, when you think of shadow, it makes you think something that's hidden, something that's dark, something that's mysterious. And that's what it made me feel and think. So I steered clear of it. Whenever I saw people saying, we're going to do shadow work, I was like, I don't want to go into the shadow. I want to stay in the light. And I would avoid it like the plague. Like, no, not going to do that. What is that? I'm not doing that. And then I would see them say, looking at your inner child. And I used to feel like I didn't have no inner child wounds. I was like, or needs to soothe any aspect of my inner child. I was like, I had a great childhood. I did. There's nothing I need to reflect on. And one day, I think I asked one of my sister friends in the holistic arts realm, as I call it the realm, like we're in another plane. But sometimes it feels like it. It can get real lonely when you are on a certain journey, So it starts to feel like as you're finding others on the journey, y'all in your own separate world. But let me turn this on the time. But I asked her one day. I just inboxed her because I was like, I see you doing something, shadow work, something. I don't understand that. What is it? And she kind of broke it down for me. And explained it to me to be a work that had to be done, that you have to eventually look at that aspect of yourself. It wasn't so much that it was negative, but that it could have a foundation in stuff that you carried within that you did not realize was sitting there dormant. Experiences you had that you pushed to the background, into your shadow. And so once I got a little bit of a more understanding, and it didn't sound so creepy to me, like the dark side of who I am, and it felt more like a natural thing. I believe it was Michelle Kugelmeyer, who that's her name, that I literally asked, like, please sis, what is shadow work exactly? I don't know what it is. And that was like a year ago. It was a while. But since then, I started to come up with my own way of dealing with it. Once I started to realize, yeah, girl, you do got some inner child soothing to do. And a lot of people mistake it for your inner child being when you were little. And that was my mindset. I was like, I was a pretty much primarily happy little kid. I don't think I didn't go through some of the traumas that others may have gone through, where they may have dealt with abandonment, abuse, blah, blah. And I'm thinking of things that like literal instances rather than aspects of that instance. For example, when you say, I was never abused. And most people will automatically say physical in their mind when you say abuse. And though there are those who have gone through physical abuse, it's not always, abuse comes in many forms. And so we have to recognize that sometimes things that we thought were okay were forms of abuse, but the person that was inflicting it did not realize it, and you that was accepting it and taking in this energy, you didn't realize it. In fact, when you're young, some of these things that you go through feels natural. Like, that's That's not abuse. That's how my parent disciplined. Or that wasn't, I didn't feel like I was being abused. You know, all of that stuff that went on in my life made me stronger. And yeah, that could be true. All of that can be true. However, you can't deny the fact that in some way, shape, or form, it has molded you. It can also be something that is what sets off your triggers. In fact, I've started to learn in working with various clients that a lot of your trigger points do stem from past experiences. And then for those of you that do believe, I mean, whether you believe it or not, it's actually it's true. But there are past lifetimes that you also can carry experiences from. Now, you cannot believe in that. I know there are people who, you know, just strictly believe you have one life to live, and that to me sometimes I feel like that's bleak. Like, I would go through this lifetime with high anxiety if I felt like this is it. God sent me. I got this one chance to try to make it happen. And it's this mindset to me that can cause people to want to just take themselves out. Because you can feel hopeless when you hit certain experiences in this lifetime where you're like, what the hell? I already, excuse my language, already fucked up. Why keep pushing through? You know, my life is hell now. I'm not going to be what I wanted to be. I'm not going in the direction I wanted to go. And it makes things very bleak. Now, for those of us who do recognize we've been here many times before, a lot of us, we don't want to come back. We're in this lifetime right now. Like, okay, I recognize that I've been here quite a few times. I want to get it right this time. I don't want to come back to the University of Earth, you know. And then there's some of us that are just attached to this planet and keep coming back to help humanity. Now, all of these things attach themselves into your inner, okay, and into your aura, your vibration. And as you start to look in within, you might get visions of times, maybe you've had them already, moments where you'll have a flashback to something that either happened literally in this lifetime, in your childhood, in your young adult life, in your teenage life, or flashbacks to experiences you don't remember ever happening. I've had times where I've had dreams and they were consistent, like the same one over and over and over and over again, to the point where I was like, all right, I got to write this down the next time. This has to be significant. You might find that you're attracted to eras that, why are you attracted to that era? You have no heritage from that place or that time, but for some reason, you're drawn to it. I used to think I was a weirdo because I was, and I still am, a Roman history like nut. And very, very, very drawn to the life of the gladiator. And I didn't understand why. And I used to be ashamed because I was like Miss Afrocentric when I was in high school. And as I came out of that, I was really curious about why I felt this pull for Italy. I wanted to go to Italy. And yeah, I wanted to go to Africa, and I wanted to go to the islands, and I wanted to go to South America. I got a whole lot of places on my bucket list. But Italy would always call me, like, you're supposed to go there for something. Long story short, I eventually, Spirit gave me the opportunity. I never saw it coming, but I actually got to go to Italy free. I didn't have to pay. I ended up getting booked for a gig, and it was in Italy. What are the odds? We toured Rome, I think Tuscany. I don't remember all the spots, but I remembered Rome. And it was not a good trip. As much as I had fiended to go, when I finally got there and was standing right in front of the huge Coliseum that I'd seen on TV and movies and felt so drawn to, and the life there, when I finally got up next to that place, it was a house of horrors. My spirit, my youngest sister Nikki was with me, and because she was booked for the same show, the same tour. And I remember getting up next to that place that Coliseum, and my whole body went into shock. Like, I felt like anxiety. I was having a panic attack. Like, I have to get away. I don't want to be here. I started to feel, you ever feel like you're having an outer, like you're here, but you're not here. And I was just feeling like an outer body experience. Like I was just somewhere else, and I could feel energy telling me to get away. This place is not good. Get away from here. And I jumped back kind of, and I remember telling my sister, I was like, yo, I'm gonna walk around with you, but I'm gonna be all the way over there. I don't want to be up on this place. And it was when we got to an entrance that I got that push, like, this place ain't no good, or you had a bad experience here. And that's what I felt. I felt like something bad happened to me there, and I know I'd never been there before. And that was probably my first time really having an experience that felt like I'd been somewhere that I had not really been in this lifetime. So it may sound crazy to those who are, you know, not spiritually open, more in a certain religious sector. And, you know, it's hard for you to step outside of that sometimes and open your mind to just what the universe, the school. I always like, the universe is university. So to me, you're here and you're learning from this universe, this world that we're in. And then people try to take little bits and pieces and make their own, you know, idea of stuff, and whatever works for people, I say go with it. You know, whatever works for you, go with it. That's where you're supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to do. But at the same time, I always try to express, stay open. Stay open. You know there's a lot of religions where you have to make sure that you were on the right path the whole time, because you don't want to meet your maker, and they're like, oh, I was watching you, and you was this and you was that, and I tried to give you signs and show you different paths, and you didn't. But honestly, stay open to things of light that come your way. If you are spiritual, in any way, shape, or form, you believe in God, then you have to trust that whatever comes to down your path that is not of the dark is something that God wanted you to explore or to learn, or you needed to be reminded of. So on that note, I want to do a visualization with you guys, and then we are going to do a reading where you are going to literally get a little look. It's a pick a pal, of course, it's 3 pals, but it's going to give you a general look at where you may need to do a little inner child soothing, and how you can kind of start to work on that. And also, there'll be an extra card, which you can take it or leave it, that's going to tell you also if you have things in your energy that are connected to a past lifetime situation. All right. So let me move my notebook. So the reason why, to me, this work is very important, and if you look in your workbook, if you have the workbook, whether you do or not, I'll read it, what the focus is in the workbook today for those who don't have theirs. In the workbook today, you're going to list some blocks you may have created yourself that have gone unnoticed up until now. Now, these are self-imposed blocks. These are things that you set up to protect yourself, really, from repeating experiences that hurt you in the past. So, and sometimes you don't realize it, and sometimes you consciously do it. So I wanted you to take a conscious moment, and even if you don't got the workbook, you could write this in your notebook on your own. Take a conscious effort to sit and really think about times that you set up a boundary, that, not even a boundary, you completely set up a shield against something because of something else that's happened to you. So for example, maybe you ain't open to meeting new people, no new friends, no Drake song, no new friends, that's your theme. Anybody I ain't know from a long time ago, you trying to bring them into my life now, and my shield, my wall is up. Where does that come from? Why did you make that? Why was that block created? So I want you to write blocks that you've created, and then you're going to also take a look at gifts and dreams of yours that kind of lie dormant, that you haven't really been addressing because of certain blocks, that you created. And also you're to write something that you can do between today and tomorrow that could start you towards that dream. Start removing that block. I'm a dream. I like to call myself the dream push, not dreams like sleep dreams, but your goals. I like to be someone who helps propel people towards that. And I don't take I can't do it, and I don't think so. It's not. I don't know if it's gonna work for me. I don't take none of that for no answer. I like to be a dream maker, not a dream breaker. So write those dreams down, no matter how big and outlandish it might seem. Right now, you could be in a position where you have no work, no finances really to grow off of, and you have this big dream to have your own business. If the dream is still there, I like that. My favorite motto is where there's a will, there's a way. And I've carried that for a long time. I always tell people that. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you really got the will and you want to do something, the way will show itself to you. Okay? So also in the workbook, you're going to take a look at your inner child as you're going to do, and it can get a little intense going within. I'm not doing the full. Like if you were in a one-on-one STEAM session with me, I've had people that I work with one-on-one, and the first session we're doing inner child soothing, and it can get very emotional, very, even for myself working with other people because I'm an empath. But so that means I pick up on your energy. I feel it like it's my own. And tonight we're gonna grace the surface. What I want you to do tonight in the visualization, and then in your book, you can start to write down aspects of how you can work on healing these aspects of yourself. But tonight, we're going to just take a look. We're just going to take a look within. I'll guide you. I will guide you. I will hold your hand through the whole process virtually. And it's going to be a really quick glance within. And it could still get a little bit emotional. However, I think it's a good idea to look within, because these inner child soothings that need to take place are very helpful to you moving towards your goals. Because as I think I've explained earlier in the week, that a lot of times your inner child is your conditioned voice. It's the voice that tells you you can't do something, or to do something that you don't really want to do. It's usually the voice that's going against your authentic truth, what you really want to do, what you really want to say, where you really want to go, where you don't want to go, what you don't want to do. It's that voice that's always telling you the warning. It's that warning voice, okay? That voice that creeps up when you're about to embark on something new. 95% of the time, it's when you are about to do something new. Or when you're about to jump into an experience that reminds that inner child of a past experience as well that didn't go so well. So maybe you have high dreams to, oh, okay, here's an example. And this is something that could be, anybody could go through. I want to make a call to a family member. I haven't spoke to them in a while. I'm going to give them a call. And that inner child may creep up and be like, and this is a simple version because it's more intense than this, but I figure I'll just give you an example that everybody could kind of relate to. And maybe this person in the past wasn't always that great, but you're older now. That happened, and you moved on, and you grew up, and you grew on. But the moment you're thinking of reaching out to this person, something within you is like, think about that. You sure you want to do that because you remember that person? I remember times with them where, and now your inner child is bringing back memories. And even if you don't have an exact memory, the feeling will return. Maybe you'll go to pick up that phone to call the person, and you'll be like, why am I scared? Why am I nervous? How come I feel anxieties? And you might not even remember or know where they're coming from. And that is all stemming from either an experience with that person that is still kind of in your vibration, or an experience with someone else that's similar to what you're going to go through or could go through if you reach out to this person. So we're going to soothe our inner child a little bit, because I feel like the inner child is there really to help you, but sometimes can come off as the dream breaker. Because whenever you dream big, or you're about to embark on something that's new and might be considered a little scary, that's the voice that's going to come up, and it's going to be like, don't do it, or be careful, or you sure you want to do that, or remember when. And that voice can be very loud at times and hard to shut out. So what I want you all to do is find a comfortable position. If you are in transit, I would not suggest you do this work. You can try if you are someone who is able to maintain their emotions and not let themselves, completely lose it in public. But this is something that you would probably be better off doing alone, in a space where you can really go within. Okay, so I'm going to get some music, and hopefully Facebook will not kick me off. So I'm trying to find music that they won't recognize. And most of this new age meditation music sounds so similar, they can't pick up on whether or not it's copywritten. They don't know whose is what. So I'm able to use one of these. Let me see which one will work for me. Okay. Receive infinite abundance, love, and blessings from the angels. Let's go with this one. I don't know. No, this doesn't feel soothing. I need something that's going to be a little gentle. Flower of abundance. Okay. If you want to set the ambiance in your room, you want to dim your lights, you can do that this time. After we do the visualization, I wouldn't mind getting a little feedback on what you feel like you felt or experienced, or if anything at all. You can even write like, I didn't really feel nothing. I went within and I got a nice peaceful guided visualization. Thanks, Amina. But yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm open to all feedback. So here we go. So close your eyes. You can sit on the floor. You can sit in a chair. Just make sure you feel grounded, connected to the earth, and secure, And you can be not interrupted for about the next, I'd say, 5 to 7 minutes. All right. You can sit with your hands either left over right, I would say in your lap, or I like to do my palms up on top of my knees, open to receive anything, any light messages or healing energy that wants to come in. So close your eyes. We're going to take 4 grounding breaths first through your mouth, okay? So let's take in a deep breath through your mouth. And as you inhale, start to feel as if roots are extending from the bottoms of your feet down into Mama Earth. Exhale and allow these roots to go deep, deep, deep. Use your ability to imagine and feel your connection to the planet. Taking another deep breath and allow these roots to extend themselves even deeper. Maybe your root extends from the base of your spine. Perhaps you're sitting on the ground. And exhale and see these roots, these cords reaching deep, deep down to Mama Earth's core. Let's take in a deep breath through your mouth and allow that light, that energy, just feel it coming up your cords, your roots. And exhale and just relax. As you exhale, allow any stresses, any worries to just fall to the wayside. Just go down these cords, these roots into Mama Earth to be transmuted into positive energy. Taking another deep breath through your mouth and feel that light energy as it comes up your spine, up your legs. And exhale and just relax. Every time you exhale, allow more and more weight to be released, more stress to be released. Now breathe in through your nose and feel that light energy continue to travel up your spine, down your arms as you exhale through your nose. Feel that light energy going down your arms to the palms of your hands. Taking another deep breath through your nose. Feel the air as it goes in your nostrils and that light energy from Mama Earth as it travels up your throat chakra to your crown. Exhale and release any leftover stress and tension in your body. Feel your shoulders relax, your legs relax, your arms, your feet, even your face muscles as you breathe in and out. Now breathe in and out naturally, to your own speed, your own pace, in sync with the universe's flow, with the universe's rhythm as it connects to your body. And every time you breathe in, feel the air as it enters your nostrils and feel it in a way of gratitude. I'm breathing in. And as you exhale, just get more and more relaxed and recognize the air as it leaves your body as I'm breathing out aspects that I do not need, things that I do not need in my body. Breathe in and out, focusing on the air as it goes in the nostrils and out. And every time you inhale through your nose, I want you to glow up. Feel that love and that light from Mama Earth as she is helping heal aspects of yourself that you didn't even know needed her blessing or her energy. Mama Earth is always here. Give thanks. You wake up every day on her back. And she does not complain. Well, she does not complain. She's here every day. Exhale through your nose, and when you exhale at your own pace, every time you're exhaling through your nose, recognize how your body naturally gets rid of what it does not need, what no longer serves it in some way, shape, or form. And when the body doesn't do that, that's when you experience unhealthy situations and you have issues with wellness. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose, allowing your body to let go. Every time you exhale, just release more tension in your body, release more weight. I'm feeling a little tension in the upper shoulders area. So I want everybody, as you're breathing, to roll your shoulders back. Allow your chest to feel open. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Exhale. Continue to breathe through this. Do not stop breathing. Make sure your focus stays on the breath. Feeling that air, that life, that gift from Mama Earth that you wake up to every day, coming in your nostrils, giving you life, and going out your nostrils, letting go of things that no longer serve your body. Realize this is a natural process of life in general. Taking in experiences that help you grow and releasing those that no longer serve a purpose of positive movement in your life. As you breathe in and out, enjoying this gift, this planet that God has blessed us to be born on, giving thanks within as you take in all these breaths and exhale, feeling that love and light from angelic beings, ancestral beings, all here to support you as you take a look within. And continue to breathe through this process, but as you're breathing, I want you to see yourself Visualize, go within. Remember when you were a child and you could just daydream and go anywhere you wanted to? Go back to that time and see yourself where you would be most happy, where you feel you would experience tranquility, joy, peace of mind. That could be anywhere. As you focus on that air coming in, life, and releasing what needs to go, allow this place to open up in your mind. Allow yourself to put yourself in this place, in this environment that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel at peace, at ease. This could be the beach. This could be maybe you love the forest. Maybe you feel comfortable in your bedroom. Maybe there is a place, a literal place that you go to that brings you peace. See yourself there now. Visualize yourself just sitting, enjoying the ambiance of this place, this sacred space that you can go to whenever you want to. It exists within your vibration. So you can call on the energy of this space whenever you need it. Whenever you need a sacred space, a place that you can go within. And perhaps just meditating and trying to still your mind and block out all the sounds and voices and thoughts is not something that you find easy to do. But what you can do is imagine that childhood quality of being able to leave a place, a situation, by simply going within and traveling in your mind. That's what you are reopening right now. That ability to return to that aspect of yourself that allows you the freedom to go to this sacred space, this dreamlike world anytime you want. And the only reason why it's dreamlike is because it's free of interruptions, it's free of anyone else's energy. It's only your vibration, your energy that you deal with when you are in this sacred space. And as you get comfortable in your space, take a moment to hone in on the breath, because you're about to continue the journey a little deeper within. So make sure you are paying attention to the air coming in your nose and out your nose at the pace that is fit for you, connecting to the universe's heartbeat, or maybe even the sounds you're hearing. In your sacred space, I want you to take a look around, and somewhere nearby, you see an aspect of yourself. You see an aspect of yourself from a time in your life, a time in your life where you had an experience that made you feel like there was something wrong with you. Maybe you weren't good enough. Maybe it made you feel a lack of confidence. Maybe you are having an experience where you felt rejected, overlooked, or even over-criticized. And this could be at any age where this incident or this experience really took a hold, where it really made you stop and think and question who you are and your worth. And I don't want you to go back to the experience. I want you to go back to that time, that age, that feeling. That feeling that maybe gave you a hopelessness. That's the vibe I'm picking up. Where you just felt like this is as good as it gets. Things will get no better. I can't get any better. Just a hopeless feeling. And see yourself. And maybe you can't see yourself in that aspect, in that light. Maybe you have no experience and no time in your life where you felt hopeless, or a time in your life where you felt unworthy, or you don't feel there was ever a time in your life where you felt rejected. Think about a time in your life where maybe you were the one projecting that on someone else. Maybe you were making someone else feel that way, and maybe you carry a guilt from that. A lot of parents go through that, where you feel like maybe things you said and things you did hurt someone else that you really was trying to uplift and help grow. And I want you to see this aspect of yourself outside of yourself. I see my inner self usually when she is feeling tested, facing new experiences, facing something that triggers old memories. The position is usually knees to the chest, arms wrapped around legs, and just wanting to disappear. And perhaps you went through an experience that caused you to feel this way. Maybe you went through an experience, this inner self, this inner child that you're looking at, because that's where this entity is born from. Experiences that cause you to shrink, cause you to feel little, cause you to maybe feel like you didn't have control over aspects of your life. See yourself in that emotional state that needs to be released. And I want you to walk over in your mind's eye to this aspect of yourself. Open up your arms and wrap your arms around you. Wrap your arms around you and make sure you're breathing. Continue to let in new energy and release old, stale, stagnant energy. In through your nose, you're taking in this new light energy, and through your nose you're releasing any toxins in your body that need to be released. This is the same thing you're doing as you hold this aspect of yourself. As you breathe in, you're taking in light and love, and you are sharing that with this inner child. And as you exhale, you're releasing feelings that have held you in this state of mind, that have brought this state of mind back up. Even if you don't sit in it, it's there. Allow yourself to really feel the emotion behind the experiences. not the experience, but how you feel. And as you breathe and you hold yourself, I want you to see light. Light coming from above, down through your crown, down through your third eye, down through your throat chakra, your heart. This light just going all the way down your energetic field, clearing the way. Your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, all the way down to your earth star chakra. Just clearing and giving you a feeling of almost floating, a lightness, as different burdens that you carried for so long are being shed, as you're giving your inner child permission to let go of some of this energy. Why? Because you are holding this aspect of yourself in your arms and letting it know that it's safe now. That you were at a time in your life before where you were very vulnerable to other people's control over you. And now, that aspect of yourself is no longer here. So now you can feel safe. Because you are the creator of your reality. You are working hand in hand with source energy. You're no longer under the control of someone else's influence, be that a friend, a parent, any family member, a lover, whatever the case may be. You are free of that control. And now it's all about building new experiences and just bask in this light, in this energy of knowing you're safe, you're protected. And if you feel that this aspect of yourself extends from another lifetime, maybe you don't even recognize this aspect of yourself, let yourself know that that lifetime has come and gone, and in this lifetime you are safe, you are covered, you are a part of this wonderful, beautiful soul tribe, soul family that you have been called into. You are calling in your team of support in the physical and in the spiritual realm, and you are safe. This soul tribe is covered. You have gone through what you needed to go through to get to where you are now, to have this very experience that you are having now. Everything happens for a reason. People come into your life to serve purpose, to get you to places in your inner that you need to reach. Anyone who we've had to release, anyone who God took from our lives, they serve their purpose. Perhaps they were the angel in your life that was meant to get you to here. Perhaps if they were never in your life, perhaps if they never left your life, you would not be where you are now, healing and facing things and aspects of yourself that you need to release. And as you allow this light to just engulf you, I want you to slowly feel as if this aspect of yourself you are holding on to is becoming one with you. You are just blending into this inner aspect of yourself because now it feels safe. Now it feels safe. It's no longer going to feel like it's in the shadows, afraid, waiting for the triggers to bring it to the surface. No. Now it is feeling safe. And now when it does feel triggered, rather than bring an energy of anxiety, of fear, this inner child, this inner aspect of yourself will remind you of the experience's feeling and give you the opportunity to recognize where it stems from and to release it. Taking a deep breath through your mouth. Just feel that light and love coming up from Mama Earth. Just let it clear any other tension in your body. Exhale, and as you exhale, I want you to just let go. And taking another deep breath through your mouth. Glowing up, feel yourself glowing up, feel yourself letting go as you exhale. Body just relaxing. Feeling a safety in knowing that source energy, the creator, is here all the time. Taking another deep breath through your mouth and connect to this source energy. Feel your crown, the top of your head just lighting up. Bring your focus there. Exhale and give thanks and gratitude to the Most High for allowing you to have the opportunity to shed these fears and these experiences and these feelings that are no longer serving you. Let's take in one more deep breath in gratitude for the breath that you are able to breathe. And for those who served a purpose in your life to help you grow, exhale and send them love and light along their journeys. And allow any worry and stresses to just go down into these roots and cords. Into Mama Earth. Slowly start to move your feet or your legs. You can rub your thighs. I always say give yourself a big squeeze. Slowly open your eyes. Return to the space that you are in. Okay. What a journey. I didn't mean to go that deep, but we did that. And those that are still here, because I knew too, I said there's going to be many who will not make it through this journey, but we are going to do it. I was literally channeling and being guided through it. So anyone who made it through that visualization, your guides were really there holding your hand. They came through strong body to show me what you needed to see and what you needed to do in order to release some of the energy that might have been kind of stagnant. All right, we're gonna move to the reading. Okay. Whew. All right, let me drink some water and we can get started. That went way over time, but Spirit keeps telling me, like, you keep trying to set times and we set the time. So I'm going to do this reading. It's a 3-card. Each pile is 3 cards, so it's pretty quick and addresses straight up what you need to look at and focus on, okay? Whew, hot. So you have, I was going to turn the camera around. I'm trying to think if I should just switch. All right, maybe we will try it. Okay, bear with me. You might see the ceiling for a second. Okay. Oh, you ain't supposed to be seeing the pole. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Alrighty. Alright, I want you to be able to see the cards. So give me 1 second. I wonder if Facebook will let me flip it. Or if they're going to yell at me like, turn it back upright. Yep. Okay. Can't do that. Said you can't turn your phone while you're live. Ooh, Facebook, y'all been doing it to me, huh? Y'all was like, really making it difficult, huh? There we go. I want y'all to be able to see the table at least. But see, with it not flipped, you're going to end up seeing this poll here, and I don't like that. I'm picky. All right, well, you got a view of things to an extent. I'm going to turn it back around because Facebook's not letting me do what I want to do. Are you going to, do I like that view? No. No, Facebook ain't doing it. So I'm going to keep it. Y'all just got to look at me. Maybe tomorrow I'll start it off that way. Maybe I'll do the read first. But I always save the reading for last because sometimes I feel like people just come into the live to try to get a read and then they go about their business. You know, as you can see, we started off with like 7 to 8 people. But once we had to do the work, the visualization, those that were not ready to do the work kind of fall to the wayside. And those that are ready to do the work remain. So you'll get the reading. And that's why I save it for last. So you got 3 objects to choose from. Okay. Pile 1. Pile 2. And pile 3. Okay. Think about which object you feel most drawn to, that you feel will be the pile that holds the inner child wounds and the message that you need to hear today. Or the inner child soothing. Sorry about that, because this deck of cards is actually called Soothe Your Inner Child Oracle Deck by AMINA. But I haven't published them. I need to start publishing my decks. But I'm sometimes you ever create something or have an idea and you don't want to share with everybody. I get very selfish with some of my ideas. I'm sorry. I'm getting out of that. So if you chose pile 1, first of all, I want you to take in a deep breath and exhale and make a wish, because this is a golden ticket, and what it's telling you is that it's blank. You have a golden ticket. I mean, it means you have an opportunity to go somewhere amazing, do something amazing, something out of this world is coming your way. And with there being nothing on the reverse side to tell you what that is, it means you are in a state right now where you're creating your own reality. You are really mastering manifestation. And God is saying right now, what is it that you want? Tell the universe. Let us know what it is that you want. And you have a golden ticket. That means there's energies working with you right now that can bring this into fruition. So really take a breath, my pile 1s, and really think about what it is you want. And sometimes it's hard. People always think, I know what I want. I know what I want. And then when you're finally told, all right, you can have anything you want, name one thing. What do you want? You're like, you can't think. So I really want you to think about what it is you want. I'm going to pull a card for you. It's going to tell you an inner child soothing that needs to take place, and possibly one that you've already worked through. Okay, so your first card, and you're looking like you've done the work. My pile 1s, it looks like you've done the work, or you are currently doing the work. Okay, I don't have any black cards coming up for you. Black is usually meaning stuff you are not facing yet. So my pile 1s, you're working through anxiety. Okay, it is becoming easier to relax and trust in source, is what the card says. This card is written in gold, so I don't know what I was thinking the day I made it. I'm really thinking it was gonna, you can't see Jack. It's almost like a mystery thing, but I have to hold it in the light. All right, so you are starting to realize that you have anxieties, or you already realize, and you're working through that. Okay, and you're learning ways to be able to relax, be calm, release these anxieties to the best of your ability. And then you have dad. I now am learning my dad did the best he could when raising me. So maybe at one point you had issues with your father, my pal ones, and now you are in a place where you're realizing your dad did the best he could, or now that's what you're moving into. It's not something that's blocking you anymore. These two cards, anxiety and dad, are two things that you are currently working through, or you've already dealt with that and you cleared that out your energy. Okay, so let me get you a past lifetime card. This will give you an idea where maybe there's other stuff stuck in your energy that stems from another lifetime and not this one. I'll give you one card. If you want a past lifetime read, you have to book one. Spirituality and religion may play a big part in your life because in a past lifetime you were very spiritual. You were very religious. Maybe you were a part of a religion. Whoever chose pile 1, you should think about getting a past lifetime reading, because the past lifetime cards started to slide all over the place when I picked them up for you just now. Last but not least, I want to give you a card from the Life Coach deck. It will give you an idea of where you need to do the work, how you could do it. It's just really a card of advice. My pile number ones, y'all are pretty much on the path of doing the work. If you're here now, you're already in a spiritual vibration. So, you know, you're still on the same path. Wow. If this ain't confirmation, seeker of truth, okay? You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. And that's probably why you are working through these circumstances already, because you're in a mode. You're someone that is looking for the answers for why you feel certain ways, why you go through certain experiences. Maybe there's certain energies that rise up in you a lot and you struggle to understand why, you know, and so you've kind of started looking for the truth. You want to know about your childhood. You want to know about past lifetimes. You do want to learn about other spiritual beliefs and other paths and roads to light, you know. So I think you are getting told that that is the correct path. So my pile number one's pretty good. Keep up the good work and keep seeking the truth. Okay. Moving to pile number 2. If you felt drawn to this, there may be something in your vibration right now that, and see, with the golden ticket, the reason why pile 1 got the golden ticket, it means there's some aspect of you that doesn't believe that what your biggest dream and wish can manifest. So God's letting you know that it can. And probably your anxieties and maybe issues with your dad. Remember, these are general reads, so you're not the only one that chose that pile. Everything isn't for you. But anxieties or issues with your dad may have caused you to feel like, I cannot accomplish certain things, okay? You got the golden ticket as confirmation that you can, and to start today. With this one, I'm feeling a need for some energy. This is orange carnelian, and it's really good when you need to charge up your energy, to feel energized, to just want to do things. It's good for the sacral chakra when you're feeling creatively blocked. So I'm feeling pile number 2s. Maybe you go through periods of insecurity where maybe you feel like, I don't know if I should create this or do this or go with this idea. Or sometimes you give too much and you're drained in the end of it all. I'm getting that from source, you're going to get a boost of energy that's coming in for you, okay? So whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you've been telling yourself, oh, I might not have the time, I might not have the energy, I can't think of, what idea to focus on. You're going to be given assistance at this time to find that will and that clarity to do what it is that you were put on this planet to do. I feel like my pal twos, y'all have soul missions, and spirit is coming through to tell you it's time now to start to take action towards whatever it is you've been holding yourself back from, out of maybe fear, or maybe experiences that weren't so pleasant, experiences that made you feel like, I just can't do this. You are getting the boost at this time to let you know that you can. So let's see. All right, so this pal, you have a light and a dark aspect. And I don't like to say dark. You do have some aspect of yourself that could use an extra look or a healing. And you have an aspect that you've been working through. So you've been working through doubt. I trust my inner voice and listen to my guides more now. So maybe at one point you did not listen to your gut feelings. You did not listen to that inner voice. You always doubted your own self. Like, I want to do this, but I don't know. I'm feeling called to do this, but I don't know. That's doubt. And now you're kind of seeing that you do that and working through it. Now, what you need to focus on is playing it small. Why do I hide my full potential? What is blocking freedom? Wow, this is right in sync. I'm glad y'all can see I'm shuffling live. This is right in sync with what you chose. You are being assisted at this time to realize your full potential and to stop stopping yourself from reaching it. So let's see if there's any past lifetime situation or experience that you might have gone through, maybe something earlier in this lifetime for those that do not acknowledge having a past lifetime, that may be the reason why you have this little bit of a block when it comes to, and I'd rather say challenge than block, a little bit of a challenge when it comes to standing in your true power and expressing yourself creatively. Lessons and blessings. So you've had lifetimes, or you've had experiences where you had some harsh lessons you had to learn. And in the outcome, it turned out that it could be a blessing, but at the same time, it was initially a lesson. And in this lifetime, you're being asked to recognize where you are being put through something because there's something you have to learn from it, and realize that it's a blessing at the end of the day to be able to go through these lessons and these experiences and learn and grow from them. Because if you only see them as challenges, then you stop yourself from growing from the experience. Okay. And your advice. Fear. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you deserve. So your advice is to let go of fear. And that goes right along with playing it small, because that's the only reason why you would play it small. It also goes along with you moving out of the energy of doubt. Okay? Because fear is what causes doubt. You're scared. That's why you don't want to do something, or you're scared to take a step towards something that you're energetically being called or pulled to do. So your advice is to work on releasing fear, because that is what is your challenge in this lifetime as far as reaching your full potential. We're going to move to pile number 3. If you were drawn to this little glitter box here. First of all, if you were drawn to this, you are going to feel very, very connected to higher light energies, like angelic energies, archangels, ascended masters such as Jesus Christ, Buddha, Prophet Muhammad, Virgin Mother Mary, Rumi. There's so many, but there may be specific ones that you will be working with, whether you realize it or not. They're working with you. And so your soul star chakra up here, it vibrates to gold, to the color gold. In fact, it's sort of looks like this, like glitter energy. That's the vibe of the soul star chakra. And at this time, these are the entities that are coming through to assist you with further clearing out any inner soothing that's needed, okay, or any inner challenges that you may have gone through or are going through at this time. You're also being told to dream, to look at your dreams. I'm hearing you're being communicated with through your dreams, shown signs through your dreams, dreams that you have recorded. Write it down. Me and one of my sisters are actually working on a program, a STEAM dream session that actually will help you assess your dreams and things like that. So really pay attention to them, and maybe you could be a part of that when we are ready to present it. I'm working on a few things with I want to do with my STEAM certification crew. Well, not crew, it's like 2 of us, my fam, and y'all will see soon. Spirit was like, shut up now. Okay. All right, my group 3s. You have 2 things you are actually working through. So you've begun the work. You've begun the work on fear. What pile number 2 is being told to start working on. I'm learning that my fear can be controlled if I master my mindset. So let that also be a note to you if you chose pile number 2. I'm learning that my fear can be controlled if I master my mindset. And that's something I teach, mindset mastering. Okay? Why was I stuttering? All right. Second, recognition. I can see the part I play in every part of my life, slowly but surely healing. That is a deep thing to work through. When you are at a point where you can recognize where you are the cause of a lot of your challenges in your life, where you can see the part you played in things that may have hurt or wounded you or caused fear in your life, then you can shift your mindset. But as long as you don't recognize where it stems from, and you're still pointing fingers and saying this person did that to you and this person did that to me and this person, and you don't recognize any part you had to do or play in any of it, of your experiences, then you will constantly find yourself challenged with getting clear of it. And this is an ongoing process. That's why I continue to do the work all the time, because I'm doing the work constantly. There's no way that you can be in service to other people and you're not constantly shifting and shaping and clearing your energy. When you get to a point where you feel like, I don't need to do that no more, you know, you're wrong. Nobody is like that. Even some of the greatest gurus on the planet have another guru that they sit and listen to, or that they work with. So for this pal, I'm just getting an energy of remember to keep learning, to keep finding ways to continue to shift your energy, to continue to almost be like pal number 1, that seeker of truth all the time. And it's funny because I felt drawn to this pal, so maybe that's a reminder to stick with, find a new mentor, or continue to do my studies and my works, which I've been doing my own work, but maybe it's time for me to jump into another program while I run a program. Anyway, your past lifetime that may be influencing this one. You might be finding spouse, your mate is an influence from another time period, or either this lifetime. Your spouse, your mate, man or woman, is a big factor in this lifetime for you. So maybe you have a mate and there was times where you blamed them for everything that you went through. Maybe you had a mate that caused you to be afraid of certain things, have fear. But now you're being asked to work through that and to realize that it wasn't all that person, that was also, could also be you. You can't always just look and point the finger. You have to really stop sometimes and say, okay, I allowed that. Okay? I allowed that to happen. I let that energy in, or whatever. Oh, fool, we picked the same one, girl. Last but not least, I give you some advice moving forward. I just think it's deep to get spouse, because it can also mean that you will encounter somebody that's going to feel like you know them already in this lifetime. I keep hearing like twin flame or destiny or type thing. Okay. And your advice moving forward, stop self-sabotage. So we do need to recognize this is so synchronized today. I'm telling you, seriously. Ancestors, everybody, thank you. I'm very grateful for you coming through and giving us clarity. Because with recognition, it means you are realizing where you play a part in some of the things that happen to you. You self-sabotage. Why? Because of fear, you know, being afraid from past experiences, and now you don't want to try something new. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. So there may be instances where you feel like, I can't move forward, I'm challenged, I'm blocked, I'm this. And Spirit's coming through to say, look and recognize where you're playing a part in keeping this fear going and you're not recognizing it. All right. You're currently working on releasing fears and recognizing where you are self-sabotaging yourself with these inner voices and these little beliefs that you hold on to. And now you're being helped to work through that. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for being here with me tonight. I'm going to move into my VIPs very quickly. If you're a VIP, hang around really quick. I'm going to pull one card for each of you from the Wisdom of the Tao deck. Now, if you're not a VIP and you just want to hang around and you feel like, I'm just going to listen and see if there's a message that I feel is meant for me, feel free to do that as well. Okay. Very quickly. Now, if you need a full reading, steamholisticarts.com/book-a-reading. But I also suggest just inbox me. I have a few of you that have inboxed me already. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you because I did not see it until I woke up in the evening and was like, oh my God. So if I looked at it and you're like, she looked at my message and ain't saying nothing, trust, I'm going to get back to you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with, let's go down my list of VIPs. Well, prize winner, I'll start with Sunshine first. Your card says, caution, pause. Carefully seek out and think through your options. Multiple colors blind your eyes. Discordant sounds deafen your ears. This may not be the right time. Don't be afraid, but be cautious. Consider both sides of the story. So if there's something that you're planning on doing or that you want to do, or even a relationship you may want to look at or seek out, you're being told to take a pause right now. The pictures really, they don't coincide with what you're hearing, but maybe you'll get something else from them. So I'm going to show y'all the cards. But you're being told at this time to be cautious. Don't be fearful, but to take your time and really think through all of the options you have in front of you before you make a move or a choice to do something or go in a certain direction. All right. Let's go, Stacy. Okay, your card jumped up. Let's take it. Boy, all of y'all are getting almost the same message. Your card says conflict/earth. So there's a need for grounding. Wait. Do nothing. Neutralize disharmony or misunderstandings and even confrontation. This situation will clear up soon. Be patient. So if you feel like maybe you're faced with someone that causes a lot of conflict, maybe there is a situation you're dealing with that feels conflicting for you, that when you think about it, it makes you feel disconnected from the planet, from source energy. You're being told to stay grounded. Don't get into any conflicts, whatever situations or anybody that wants to have confrontations with you that may come your way. Just let that go. They're saying the situation is going to work itself out. All right. So just be patient. All right. Our next one, Tisha. I'm also doing a sale this week for those of you that didn't sign up for VIP, but you would like a card pull or anything. Go to my profile page. You look at my profile picture. My profile picture is the flyer for this week. When that profile picture switches, it means I'm no longer offering that sell. Okay. All right, Tisha. You have strength. You are far more powerful than you realize. Believe in yourself. What seems impossible can be overcome with determination and the right skills. Do not give up. You are almost there. Whatever happens, you will gain wisdom from the experience. Nice. They're telling me ain't nothing else to add to that. That message was your message. All right, Afua. And then the last card will be Miss Carol. I'm so sorry. I don't know if she understands how to get onto Facebook. And if you see this, Miss Carol, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying, I know y'all elders generation, y'all be looking at this Facebook stuff like, I don't know what they want, how to do this. But yeah, you signed up for VIP, and now I guess that VIP card will be for whoever it resonates with that's in the tribe, or that hangs around for the VIP session. All right, Afua, let's get you your card. Your card says new beginnings. Step into the journey without fear. The time is now. While everybody else was getting told to wait. The time is now for you. Follow your instincts and have faith in new beginnings. The road ahead is filled with excitement and joy. There is nothing to be afraid of. You are protected and led by your spirit guide. Wow. And that's deep to see the horse, man on the horse, and there's a little shadow next to him, like guiding him along the way. So yeah, have no fear. Whatever is coming towards you in your life right now is opening the door to a new beginning. An exciting one that is going to make you afraid because it's something new. Now here's Miss Carol's card. So those of you that want to see if it resonates with you or not, feel free, because I don't think she's made it here for any of the lives. I'm gonna have to call her or inbox her or something. All right, so this is the last card of the night. It says temptation. The desire for excessive gain and accumulation leads to misfortune. The greatest contentment is in knowing when you have enough, and all temptation is banished. Escape from the trap that imprisons you. Refuse to be a victim. Be free. So maybe there is something that makes you always feel like this is not good enough. I need more. I need more. I need bigger. I need better. Whatever it is that tempts you to not be satisfied with your current situation or not be satisfied with what life is giving you at this time, they're saying free yourself from it. That it sabotages you in a way. What you need to do right now is show gratitude for what you have. And if you keep focusing on more, you'll end up with misfortune. And a movie that came to mind that they're saying to check out that will give you 100% the point that the ancestors are trying to make with that message. Look at the Greatest Showman. That story will show you. And even that theme song, Never Enough. It's all about getting your dream and not being grateful in it. Still feeling like you need more. Never feeling like what you've accomplished is enough. And maybe that's because in the past you've had experiences where it just wasn't enough. You make accomplishments and they're not recognized, or they're overlooked, or you feel like you didn't get your just due. So now you're at a place where you have to keep accumulating accolades and things so that you feel like you're enough. And Spirit is coming through to say, don't do that. Be grateful for what you have. All right. As long as you recognize what you got and you're grateful in it, you'll never be depleted. You'll never find a time where you have nothing. And we are moving into a prosperous period. Today is the new moon in Leo. So check out my new moon in Leo reading on YouTube and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I have a whole bunch of different podcasts that are coming up that are going to be very helpful. YouTube.com/AMINA11434 will take you to the channel. Subscribe. Check out the lunar forecast. The new moon in Leo is all about unexpected opportunities that are going to come your way, being ready to take them on without fear. And it's also about passion projects, things that you want to do that you're passionate about. Now is the time to do it. All right. On that note, I want to thank you guys for being here with me today. Tomorrow's session would be the end. It would be day 5. So that would technically be the last day. However, I am doing 3 bonus days. So tomorrow is not the last day, but tomorrow is all about beliefs. All right. And it's about shattering and looking at beliefs that might have held us back and held us down. And we necessarily didn't even get facts. It was just something that was embedded in us due to society or due to upbringing. And I'm going to pick your brains and mess with you guys and give you some messages from Ascended Masters and things like that. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. I really want you to be able to conversate and comment and go back and forth with me, because I want to really get some dialogue. And also, if you were here for the visualization part of today, please take some time to write in the comments what you experienced, what you felt with today's visualization. On that note, enjoy the rest of your night. Peace, blessings, all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Y'all know. Love y'all. Bye.